Hi, I'm Mark McPherson. Welcome to my series of videos in which we look at what I call the 11 essential, fundamental or core, non-verbal or more specifically visual communication skills. Non-verbal is all about everything other than the actual words that come out your mouth, and it includes two main components. The first one is the vocal component. That is how you sound. It's what character you put into your voice or don't put into your voice. It's all about how you string words together and go from one sentence to another or one sound to another. It's about the power in your voice. It's about the pitch and whether you speak up there or whether you speak down here. It's how quickly you speak and how you use pauses or don't use them. The visual component is all about how you look. It's what the audience actually sees or the person you're talking to actually sees. It's how you stand, it's how you move your head, tilt your head, what movements you do. It's about where you're looking and for how long. It's about how you move around, what you do with your arms, your face, etc. Everything to do with your body, but not just your body, it's how you interact with things around you. It's about how you might or might not use resources and props. It's where you point, and it's how you interact with those around you, the environment, whether you're standing on a stage or whether you're sitting at a staff meeting or wherever it happens to be. It's how you interact with all of those things. So the visual component is what we're going to concentrate on, but the visual component and the vocal component are somewhat intertwined, so we will do a little bit about the vocal component as well. Now, I've decided to make this series of videos because I just don't think that there is a real lot out there about what to actually do and where to look and when to hold your hand like this and for how long and whatever. There's plenty of stuff on body language, but body language to me is a little bit different. Body language is really about interpreting or putting meaning on what people do. So when someone does this, do they mean you're lying? Are they lying? Or do they just have an itchy nose? And when someone does this, does that mean that they're closed to new ideas, or does it just mean something else? Now, some things with body language are spot on. If someone looks at you and goes, I think we can get the impression very quickly that they don't like what you're saying or they're unhappy. But body language is really interpreting and putting meaning on things, whereas what I'm interested in this series of videos is making sure that we have our non-verbal communication, particularly our visual communication, as good as it can possibly be so that we enhance the quality of our speaking, of our communication. Now let me leave it there. I think that's enough. I think you've got the idea of what we're going to talk about. We'll be talking about everything from how you sit and stand, where you point, how long you keep your hand there, the confusion that can sometimes happen when you're pointing in that direction, but then you look back at the audience and the audience isn't so sure whether you're supposed to be looking in that direction or at the person speaking. We will cover quite a few things, but I've narrowed it down to what I call the 11 essential, fundamental or core non-verbal, more specifically visual communication skills. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, look after yourselves and look after your family and friends. If you'd like to contact me, it's easy. You can contact me by going to my website, for example. Go to the contact page. There's plenty of ways of getting in contact with me there. All the very best. See you later. Hope to chat to you soon.